Hey guys, it is time for your crepes demonstration. So your crepes will end up looking something like this picture here. They're really thin pancakes. You can top them with sweet things, which we're gonna do in class, or you could even fill them with cheese and other savory ingredients. So it's pretty simple. You just kind of throw everything into the bowl, mix it all up until there's no clumps, and cook it on the stove top. So let's get started here. The first thing we're gonna do is add in 1 cup of flour. So I have my flour here, and I'm gonna use my 1/2 cup measuring cup just because this is such a small thin flour. And I'm gonna use this twice. I'm gonna use my makeshift leveling spatula to get a nice perfect 1/2 cup. And like I said, we're gonna put that in there twice. Next step, I'm gonna add in my cup of milk, liquid measuring cup. Fill it up to that 1 cup line. Okay, add into the bowl. Adding in 2 eggs. I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of sugar. Got my sugar. Tablespoon. And then I'm just gonna add in a little pinch of salt. This is just gonna bring out that sweetness in the crepe since we are going for a sweeter version. And put in a little bit of salt, just a pinch. I'm also gonna add in 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So we got our butter right from the stick. I'm gonna pop this in the microwave just for a few seconds until it's melted, and then I'll add it in. I'm adding in this melted butter now. And now I'm gonna whisk this up until there's hardly any clumps left. While I'm whisking that up, I'm gonna start preheating my pan here. And I'm gonna go medium low. When in doubt, we're just gonna go on the lower side. So I'm gonna put it down to almost low and let that get heated up. Now we're gonna whisk it all together until we hardly see any clumps. Use this whisk and whisk it real good. All right, I don't see any clumps in there, so it is time to start. So before every single crepe, we're gonna make sure we spray with ham so nothing sticks. And I'm gonna use my 1/2 cup measuring cup to measure out the perfect amount. So I'm gonna get that pretty much full. I'm gonna add it in, and then I'm gonna swirl this around to thin it out all over the pan. Okay. And as you can already see, those edges are cooked. So these go pretty fast. This is only gonna take about a minute per side. So we'll come back in a minute. Okay, so this one's about ready to flip. See how it moves all over the place because I use that spray so it won't stick. I'll flip it over and leave it on for just a few seconds till it's cooked. Okay, let's add this onto my pile. So you could roll these up, you could eat them folded. In the picture they have them rolled with toppings inside. But I'm just gonna use the toppings on top of the crepes, but I only made about half the batter because I don't wanna make too many for one person, but this will make a lot actually. So what I'm gonna top mine with is I'm going with a sweet flavor. So I'm gonna use some caramel syrup and some whipped cream. All right, let me go get my whipped cream and I'll be back to you guys. So I was going to grab my whipped cream, but turns out I don't have any. Luckily though, I have whipping cream and some honey, so I'm gonna make my own. So all I'm gonna do is take my liquid measuring cup and fill it up to 1/2 cup and add that into a nice metal mixing bowl. And now I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of honey for some sweetness. Now I'm just gonna whisk this up. I'm gonna keep on going, keep moving this whisk until all the air gets incorporated and this grows into whipped cream. Okay guys, I am done. I'm burning up. My arm almost fell off. But it's done. I made my own whipped cream, and you could do this with an electric beater, but why would you do that when you have working arms? So let's give it a try. I can eat it by itself. It's so good. All right, let's use this whipped cream on top of my crepes. Get a little dollop on there. Okay, looks beautiful. Let's give it a taste test. Guys, maybe this one's my favorite. I don't know. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Can't wait for you guys to try this. AJ, you gotta try this one.
That's really good.
Isn't that delicious?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.